Yeah, Ibrahim, how you dey do? How the body, how the family? How on all they do they? I hope so on all they do well, eh? May the spirits of your ancestors then guide and protect you. Ibrahim, I just see the way to you right. What you sent to me. It's good, a good idea. A good idea. But not forget everything what you dey do, you get for be patient a little bit. If na message you get, na information you get, na knowledge you get for try for transfer them gradually to the one that we conscious enough for let them pay attention and ingest their message then they or whatever you try for bring to them. Abraham, where you want know a country we ready for building self, for developing self, for advancing self through science and technology, infrastructurally, agriculturally, economically, spiritually, mentally. Three things that way for always hold in your mind. Three things that way for always hold in your mind. The most precious things them where they give you signs say this country is then on a path for develop, for advance, for progress. Number one, now food, agriculture. If you able feed you people, this not lacking in Africa. For able feed you people, because with man come with food and agricultural policies that would kill everything in Africa, even the soil. But the people who they call politicians never pay attention to this. They kill the soil, they kill the water where they under the soil. So we arable lands, they can become depleted. They're not gonna forget any use anymore because of fertilizers and other chemicals there when they spray in the land. The second thing where they make you know say a country don't begin develop or progress, that the pathway for the now housing, roof over the heads of the people. Good. People then forget side for sleep, then forget home for leave. Yeah. The so-called people who they call government for able to provide roof over people that age them. Now one thing this will make the West gets the advantage of them get. There with the Gentiles then because then they help them provide anything so they make sure so they provide food and roof. If not to that, then country are not for be ever stable. Then tia so they cause instability in a society. They make society destable. The third and final thing, we for able for observe universal law. Everybody free for do waiting they want for do. Everybody for free for do waiting they want for do. As long as you not commit crime, if you're able for talk with you want for talk. If you're able for do what you want for do, if you're able for move for go any side without any hindrance or any interference, if you're able for do that, people are able for move freely. But you see, Salon, they happen there. Then three fundamental rules say so of nature, not did did he? And not only Salon, then most African countries then. Not only the one they were there in the path of development, advancement, and progress. Now the normal then TRD in. Most African countries then. Especially a country like Nigeria, when are the biggest country they look up to. Then three functions here, then three tools here not did they, not applying in Nigeria. Not apply they. Because the man and woman then they run the country with wishful thinking. And Nigeria gets, if not the most educated people in the world, as they say, per education, per head, or per capita. Mm-hmm. But look inside Nigeria, they Because the people who they run the country not able for internalize rational, critical thinking, moral, critical thinking. They're not able for internalize ethics. Now corruption, no more corruption. And that make Africa the idea so. You see, the people that we get power, where they claim for be politicians, we hold political power in Africa. They use a system where they censor everything through tribalism, through them political party, through racism. And that make I can tell on and say politics. Now the censoriousness of a political ritualistic cultism. Now in politics. Now cult. Now ritual. The idea of tribalism na cultism. The idea of racism na cultism. The idea of government politics na cultism. The idea of religion na cultism. The idea of education na cultism. Because these are all mechanically implanted in the mind of the people. Education are mechanical something. Not natural. Religion are mechanical something, not natural. Politics are mechanical something, not natural. Government, the list goes on. Legal, all lengthy are mechanical something. They've been imposed or implanted in the minds of the people. They don't make no sense, my brother. No sense they don't make. It's sad. You see, we get for study African history. We'll study African history, we'll reap the benefits. Africa will reap the benefits. Not only one day out here, the one day in the West too. We born at the West that they talk about. The Africans themselves, we born in Africa. We get for study African history. We get for study them. I not say, sorry. I not say it go difficult, but we need for study African history. Now we'll study African history. Now we'll become a threat to Europe and the West. Now we'll become a threat to Western hegemony. But as long as we follow waiting with man until we for do, we're not gonna ever be a threat. We always be adversary. Always. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because we go always they see ourselves divided, separated. Because now the divided rule conquer and separation. Where with one impose na Africa for people. Now they go on 30 day. Nothing not change, Ibrahim. Nothing not change. It's the truth. It's the truth. And nothing but the truth. And the censoriousness of political cultism, mechanical cultism, or ritualistic cultism. And they go on so. Just see what's in the go on so as alone. Just pay attention. Just pay attention to what's in the go on so as alone. But waiting then they call waiting then they say how would they call them? Naku. They say Naku. I don't understand or overstand what they mean when they say this Naku. If they treat people and so unfairly, so divisively, with so much separation, so much divide, so much bullying, harassing, intimidation, oppression, and suppression, then they talk about a coup. That means you don't neglect the major part, 99.9% of the bulk of the problem within the society. Now the way this way they use for divert attention, for obstruct the people in mind. And who that they were responsible for, and the one they own, they call politicians, who they run the state. That are responsible for Ibrahim. I make a kitana say nothing other on politics. Politics are very dangerous thing. Very, very dangerous thing. The worst corruption at this world na politics. All the ideas that we want to introduce in Africa, na corruption. The origin are from lies they begin. Anything when a lie na corruption. Anything when corrupt na lie. Anything when corrupt na lie. It's sad, Ibrahim, but until we are young, we give una the information then. Hopefully, one day we go catch up. Una go catch up. Every black man, every African, we born in Africa for study African history. For study African history. Some man go argue say na information we passive or na information we subjective. But in reality, it is needed. We need them. Because without that information, that passive information, or that subjective information, this world not a day in existence. I don't discuss this with people. We don't argue on this. We're not to argument. We don't discuss this with people. We get sense. People where they think. People will get sense and where they think. We don't have discussions in them things. Yeah, some man go say, oh yeah. Now the same thing they do on the educational system. Religion, politics, government, they're all passive. They're all subjective. None of them are the way active. None of them are the way real. None of them are the way objective. Because they are mechanically controlling everything. Now, mechanical thinking. They're not natural. They don't come from universal law. Now, waiting with man, them passive. Now, they take on the world. Waiting them passive. The problem this way I get with all with man ideas. We get for study. We get for study a lot. We get for study with history. If you not study with history, Africa not they ever unite, Brian. Africa not they ever unite. We get for study with history. We get for put critical thinking and thought at the forefront of every idea, every concept, every philosophy, every concept. We get for put critical thinking at the forefront. And the only way down there would free Africa. Trust me. But on our way young, hopefully, our ancestors then go keep on alive. For long, I explain them to people. We want the knowledge. Yeah? We're not able to do that for we. Sometimes we're not go there again. Because it depends on what in nature they ask for. All the idea, democracy, they're all mechanical. None of them are the way natural. None of them are the way make sense. Government, education, religion, they are all illegal. All of it. It's all bullshit. All of it is false. All of it is nonsense. Democracy na violence. Now that thing mean. It violates people. It interfere with people. It demoralize people. The idea of democracy is born out of politics. Now, a Western social political construct based on lies, corruption. The idea of government is born out of politics. And so government come before politics. So government, the Greeks and define them as kakistocracy, meaning say the most useless people in our society. Now then they run the state. The weakest of thinkers or professional thinkers in our society or critical thinkers in our society. Now then in our politics. The most ignorant fools there. Now then in our politics. Go look the etymology of the word kakistocracy. Government with the least able people, the least conscious people in our society. Now make I can tell, I say politicians are the most alaki. You know, mostly at today why they explain them to people. Now the most alaki people in this world. Education are for full man there. Now for criminals there. Now for corruptors there. Religion the same. The legal system the same. Banking and finance the same. Nothing not change. They are the same things. Nothing not change, Ibrahim. Now study you get for study. If you study, if you not get anything set for do, then message how they send to you. They empower you with knowledge. Now knowledge, you don't need to accept them, but do your own research, study. Waiting and do so in a salon right now, where they go on there in a salon. Now make it clear to every Sierra Leonean. You know they go on there so? Then they make the people fearful of a premeditated conspiracy for demoralize and abuse political power. Now they go on this so right now. Now they arrest people arbitrarily. They don't tell where they gone. They don't tell where they gone. Now for making the people fearful of premeditated conspiracy, for demoralize them, for brutalize them, for abuse political power. By the one who they call themselves politicians, tribal heads, party heads, the police, the military, the courts, religion, for maintain the status quo of poverty, malnutrition, diseases in our society. Now they go on so right now. These children they call coup. Why them for call and coup? Where you able meet the people and demand. You able do the. You see the first three things that one man need in this world. Where you want to see how society they progress or develop or advance. This is the age of science and technology. The age of information. We're not the reverse. We're not the yet to progress. Now progress to the progress. And that make we now adversaries then to the world. The African adversary. We're a liability to the world. Now make we able to compete. We're able to challenge. Because fuck all not in Africa. Them man and woman are the same alakidis where they create for themselves in Africa. They make the people fearful of them premeditated conspiracy. What they call politics, government, religion, education. For demoralize and abuse them with political power. By the politicians, them, the tribal heads, the party heads, the police, the military, all the alakitin they wouldn't get. All the alakitin they wouldn't get. Because them man and woman are so not the ideate. They're not able to understand or overstand reality. They don't know the difference between morality and rationality. They don't know the difference between uprightness and genuinity. They are clueless. Very clueless. Very alaki man and woman there. All waiting they go so na stage managed. Politically. For make the people fearful. All waiting and they do so is premeditated. And they can't tell you about waiting constitution. How they call the other thing? Pan politics. Manifesto. You they can't promise something where you're able to deliver. But you want to let the people uphold you alaki, they call them politics. You they promise something where you're able to deliver. That's a big blatant lie. Blatant lie. Now they happen. Everything with man imposed in this world, it mechanized, it mechanical. Education, mechanical. So you don't think for yourself. Now for kill your mind, now first education and kill your free will. Religion the same. Everything alaki. I don't see why for you fat to the people and say they commit coup. When they use with man and what they will not know the etymology of them words here. We're not able to balance there. They use the word democracy. We're not able to balance there. You talk about democracy. But now they create fear now the people in mind every day. because of wetin una premeditate into conspiracy, for defraud, for corrupt, for lie, for thief, for kill people, for main society. Who sense we make? Wetin dem dey call coup, so na premeditated conspiracy. And politicians say nobody carry am amongst themselves na Africa. Wetin you get for do with the people? Why the people for dey under curfew for that? Now people who they fight for political power, now they're responsible for that. It's not you. It's not the people. I hope say people are going to understand and understand the knowledge why they try to give them. People are going to think for themselves. A premeditated conspiracy. You know, get nothing for do with now. So why now for suffer the brunt of foolishness? When they call politics, government, religion, and all the alakit in there. Why? Why should you people suffer it? Think about that. Yeah? There is purpose. You just get to keep the dream alive. Yeah? What a manner for sleep. If you sleep, you're not awake. You're not awake. And sleep not in your brain. It then are the 8 million capillaries then within inside your body. The cells there. 8 million. It's a biological fact and it's a genetical fact. 8 million capillaries. Now they sleep there. Sleep not in your brain. Any more time I will sleep, you're not awake. If you sleep, you're not awake. That's the end of you. Now rest to the rest. Everybody they rest. Every living thing they rest. Even the plants then they rest. The flower then they rest. The water we they drink they rest. The gunner they wake up and they rest. Now restfulness now they take, will not they sleep. Nothing not the way they are alive where they sleep because everything in a vibration. Now rest to the rest. We are all vibratory beings. The rest, you know the sleep. If you sleep, you're not awake. Because sleep not in your brain. You're not in your brain. The 8 million capillaries that were inside your body. Now they sleep there. It's a scientific fact, it's a genetical fact, it's a biological fact. Yeah? Not take what they say, go study, go Google, go search for yourself. Or go AI and ask. I don't say AI a little bit biased. Because AI biased by everything, by race, everything, because now it's man and technology. Mm-hmm. But knowledge you go pass them. And who that one learn, you go learn. Okay. Ibrahim, I can always ask people that way say they educate, where they claim for be professionals, where they claim for be academics, intellectuals, professors, educated. I can always ask them this question. Now, would I say, or would I give with man and the right for run the world on a standardized or formalized system or a mechanical system? We're based on their own ideas, their own values, and their own principles. Because it's man and not get culture. Who said? I can always ask them this question. Who that tell with man and say for standardized education and for formalized education? Who tell with man and say the running of the world for be based on politics, government, religion, banks, education, the legal system, finance and banking? Who said? Who than are the captain? Are the captain? Who that give the Gentiles and the Europeans, the Muslims and the right? Would I tell them that? We ancestors then run this world. They not run the world on a standardized or formalized or mechanical system. Where they impede or create fear from people. And I ever do one. Then give everybody the free will for think, for do what they need for do. For live their life, then the way they want for live their life then. Because they know say everybody who in this world can be coded from nature. They make the African harmonize everything with nature. They not bypass nature for nothing. That's what our ancestors did. But we get people that were so educated, where they're so intelligent, they're so civilized, they're able to figure them tear out. They're able to figure them tear out. Ask the professors then at Salomba that people that with doctorate degree, postgraduate doctorate degrees then, up to PhD or masters. Ask them back. Say na Uda say or Uda give it man and the right for standardized waiting they impose na Africa because slavery was standardized as well. This time lots of Africans say no. Now Uda say tell with man and say na so the world for run. All waiting and pull from the conquering, the invading, divide and rule mentality into slavery. Now they run the world so today. Mechanical system. We're not based on universal values or principles. It's based on waiting with man and perceive. I can ask and say if the Africans that will begin civilization, if they run the world on a formalized or standardized system or a mechanical system, then show Musa right na history. So at least we go able for know exactly why we feel say with man and get authority for make decision for Africans then. And why would they follow their stupidity and nonsense? Would they ignore we own thinking, we own thought, we own reasoning, we own imagination, we own logic? Who sense we make? Why we're not able to internalize we own critical thought, we own critical thinking, we own imagination, we own reasoning, we own logic? Why is that? And do for self. And that make 30 they would under slavery. The question where you ask, now answers that they give you, not take them, they're not correct. But then go make you think, then go make you become inquisitive. No answer nothing that is all correct. No question nothing that is all correct. Not afraid anybody, let me tell you. Elekus kan buko ilan. Elekus kan buko say study. No answer nothing that is all correct. No question nothing that is all correct. I just they give you the answer so for let you open your mind. For let you become inquisitive, let you become curious. Now that questions and answer therefore. Not to forget a specific answer. A question they do na school, na college, na university. Say you pass, you fail. And the nonsense this so, Ibrahim. The nonsense this. The West they not get culture, they not get values there. They not get. Because they are animals. You don't see them behavior. You don't see them character. You don't see their attitude. They're shameless. They're shameless. Then corrupt everything in this world. Then make nothing other than this world you get for believe. Not believe nothing. I don't believe in believing. I don't believe in any fucking thing. I don't believe in believing. They don't get nothing. They're animals in human flesh. They've lied about everything. They standardized the world by imposing slavery. Everything all they follow it man impose. Na slavery. Education na slavery. Government na slavery. Religion na slavery. The banking and finance system na slavery. The legal system na slavery. Now the ideologists then are the West. The literalists then are the West. The think tanks then are the West. Then they use the people who they call educated for falsify and corrupt the world. Because now then they spread the information through what they call the media, through education. Education a medium, na media. Lots of people in this world don't know say what they call education a media. Now a means of communication. But they've corrupted everything. They make everything, they turn everything upside down. Ask una professor than a salon if they don't say education a medium of exchange, a communication. Ask them una PhD there. Ask them alaki full people how they call themselves. I am educated with PhD. Ask them. Sometimes I want to talk and so I myself and get for no say education a medium of communication. We not get for we get for internalize critical thinking, thought, reasoning, imagination for ourselves. We not for allow it man for continue the alaki them power in this world. All waiting with mind to this story na foolishness na alaki. Na story then we then sell and we then continue for sell. Money na story. World Bank, IMF, international and global, na story. They're not a function, no side. No side. All of it's na story. International, EU, UN, all. Na story within the sell. They would buy them. And that make them still run the world with a mechanical system. We're not based on thinking. Critical thinking, imagination and reasoning. Now waiting them perceive. Now made them standardize everything. Now that be say the world for one on a standardize. Everybody for able to do it in it. Waiting one for do it in self now this world. Would have been tell with man and say the world for based on a standardized system. We forget everybody forget for follow the same economical system. Everybody for follow the same political system. Everybody for follow the same legal system. And I even understand the people the way educate now Africa. Now I'm kind of turn and say it hard for see Africans the way educate. It's difficult to for let's see Africa my way educate. Then they. Also, no, then they. But then they agree for participate in a society. Now that's not anymore I mean. I don't meet Ghanaians. I don't meet Nigerians. I don't meet Indians. Very well educated people. I don't ever meet Saloma. I make her ask the question, do you want to show me any Saloma but we educate? And I talk about Western road scripted education. And I talk about education. Out of consciousness, intuition, penmanship. That education they now they talk about. Knowledge and wisdom. And I talk about education based on Western literature. I want for meet that Salomon date. I want for meet her. I don't meet some few old party in that village. I do. One can go upline. I don't meet few old party and mommy there. We don't give me lots and lots of information, knowledgeable information there, through discussions and conversations. But they're not a function of society. Not only people at Western scripted literature, education, now then they function as society. Why should that happen in Africa? Why if we take a mechanical system for obstruct we own civilization, we own history, and we own development? You know what's in for set Africa free, Ibrahim? Now electricity, power from the sun. Now they set Africa free. That's tell you today. The day where Africa power itself, Now the day the world they change hands. The day where we get power, where Africa able power itself with electricity. That technology day, now they call the next world war. And the next world war, where then they call war. Not to a portion. Now between the black and brown race and the Caucasians and Gentiles in the world. Between black and brown people, them, the Caucasians and the Gentiles in the world. And then the anger forbid the real war. One or day, not one ever take place. Now uncivilized, uneducated, intelligent people, and then they create war. Bob Marley be don't say this. Bob Marley na soothsayer. If we don't say this, he said, I'm not afraid atomic and nuclear weapons. They're not going to stop the time. You know how many years ago? Now in the council, now in the pan council, small. The next war where they come, now this world, now where Africa power itself with electricity. Because that therefore raise great threat to the West and Western hegemony and European hegemony. A threat. Now that make the normal Africa power itself. Now make them introduce all their lakitia, so them mechanical systems in Africa. Even we'll get young Bobo and young Tite with the cope with the technology and the knowledge. Politicians and government officials in Africa are able to acknowledge the fact, say, we need for power Africa. We need for invest on this. Now power now Africa need. We see power we say agriculture, all entities so now they can naturally. Infrastructure, agriculture, technology, all they can to we naturally. Because we get the manpower, we get the ability, we get the knowledge, we get the wisdom for doing. Now we're not the only people in this world. We're not threats to the rest of the world. But until we power we serve with electricity. Now electricity no man get for do that. And how waiting gonna make we get advantage over them because who they speak the language then. Who they speak the language then, but they're not able to speak with language then. This get for make the turn of events very favorable for we. Then if say na evil things them they do to we, they not say they help we. Then enforce the languages them power we. The country they were enslaved we. From Berlin, Germany, 1884, we divide Africa. I mean, if you say they get edge because they talk their language there. They're not saying that they demise this. This na get forbidden demise. They for be responsible for the destruction of all Western ideas and civilization. Because they allow us to say civilization because they not get civilization. Now imported ideas then get, then just twist everything around and corrupt them. And the edge that they will get. Because they're not able to speak with dialect. They're not able. Now that make them standardize and formalize everything in a mechanical system. You see, when people are not study, all them be big man, them be big professor, this, that. They are fucking clueless, Ibrahim. Fucking clueless. When you talk to Africans, they will educate. You don't know say this, you really educate. You know they talk with man bullshit. When they talk to you, they know say this now the spiritual and mystical side of them, now they vomit so. We have them. When I come across them, I know the thing. I don't come across few Ghanaians, few Nigerians, few Indians. When they talk to you, Ibrahim, they see you want all body, the spirit, the energy, they can inside you. You dey feel am for yourself. Because then they talk to you with pure soul, pure mind, pure energy, pure frequency. And then they talk to you with speed. You know, so then why so I want for see that Salomon way educate. Really. Really, I want for una show me amba. No point and they Abbas Bundu, what they call themselves Dr. Abbas Bundu, Dr. Sandy, Professor Francis, Dr. Jules Lejalo them. Una show me ba, una show me. No get no talk something. We make sense. Not just something we mechanical. We then already put inside mind. Africa must free, Ibrahim. It must free. We need for power Africa. Ways to power Africa done. Everything else they can to we naturally. Because now we're not the only natural beings in this world. Now we get a covenant with the Creator. We not get religion. We're not spiritual people. Everything what the African man they do is based on spiritual. Because the world has speed, and they wanna. That's speed. Now that make with man confused. That made them count religion. Then able to understand the spiritual aspect and the mystical aspect of Africans. We ancestors then. Take today, they don't know. Now make nothing other with man don't make na. Everything they na our ancestors and they make. Then build on top and then destroy waiting they under, waiting they under. If they're not able to destroy it in they under, then they build on top and. That's what they've done all over. Nothing other we knew. Nothing not there. We ancestors then science and technology. I use the word science because we ancestors are not get science. Now spirituality a mystical system. Now then get. Now we could get shamans there. We get soothsayer there. We get herbalists there. We get traditional healers there. We get spiritualists there. Now make I say Africans for study the history. When you study your history, you're not threat to it, man. And I made them find them very difficult for deal with me. Very, very difficult. Because I get questioned the way they ask them. Even for say something, they're not able. Not only them, even with black people, I do the same. Then they want talk like say they educate. I do the same. You see when they fluff. Because you know say fuck all there, I don't know. Fuck all. I repeat them back this morning. Now African man can no say education are bullshit. He is a Nigerian, a consultant. He don't retire now. I ever so grateful for me to that party. A Nigerian. A medical consultant. I go always be grateful for Mr. Party in this life. Why they talk about education, they make me and I say, come. He said education is nothing. A shock. He said education is nothing. I don't believe. I'm not able for understand what they talk. I was so confused. I introduce me, I tell me, I give me the knowledge. He said, do so and so, look so and so, think so and so. Think this way, devise a new way of thinking. From that day, now me I open now this world. Now I begin to see the corruption in the world. I introduce me to and I tell me, a Nigerian, a medical consultant, one of the top consultants in the trust where they work, the hospital where they work. I open me eye. They are meet one other Nigerian partner bank. This is now recent time now. Because you know old time. He tell me the same thing. In I've been lecturer at Bath University, one of the top universities in this country. I've been talking at the phone. When in Canada the bank, now I allow him for let's sit down because he can't in wealth. Now going up people and they don't hold. I allow I say let's then wealth sit down. Then they tell me thank you. Yeah, So, but I be they talk them want talk to me, but because I be then at the phone, they would say I don't talk to them. They listen. They probably they listen what they talk. He was a lecturer in this country for over 30 years. He give me age all. He was about 70. A pensioner now. He tell me the same thing. He say education I fucked up something. I ask and question, they won't answer. Will satisfy me. Say I fucked up something. Say that nonsense. And I begin pay attention more and more by education. I continue for studying. Education a prison. A slave. Slavery mentality. If people are not being negotiated on our university and colleges, then this world be for be the best place for live, Ibrahim. Best place.